Hey Des, what's poppin'? Hope you're doing pretty well. Can you hear me loud and clear? Probably. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Alright, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to whatever the hell this is. I guess this is kind of like my therapy session for myself. I'm in the dark. I got a ring light. I'm chilling. Just good vibes all around, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what we're doing here. Just vibing. Pretty much. I mean, that's it. So, welcome. Welcome. For those interested, welcome. Welcome to the BS department. Are we mostly just vibe, truthfully. I mean, not really a lot going on other than that. I mean, there's stuff going on, just like not a lot I want to talk about. You know? Minecraft is kind of like my therapy. You know what I mean? This is my time away from the world. Truthfully. I mean, what am I building today? I don't know, just building stuff. I mean, whatever, truthfully. I mean, whatever pops in my little brain of mine. I mean, literally, I mean, this is literally like my little therapy session. What? Okay, it's John. Got it. Um, Minecraft's literally therapy for me. And I know you do. I know you like it, Des. I know you do. Quite an interesting little therapy session we got going over here. Tried to make good vibes all around. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You know what I mean? Just, we're vibing. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. We're just here for good vibes. Yeah. There really is too much drama in life. We're chilling here. We're chilling. We are chilling. And if we are not chilling, then something is definitely wrong. You know? I don't know, there's a bachelor party nonsense going on that I really don't want to talk about. Truthfully, it's chaotic. But it's whatever. Not the place to talk about here, thankfully. It's between, myself and, my boys. You know what I mean? We might be moving soon, so it's kind of fun. I don't know where, but we might be moving soon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when, was the phrase I was trying to say. Before my brain farted. Nah. You doing good, Des? You doing alright? You're chilling for the most part? I mean, it's all we can do, really, is just chill. Like, I understand that there's, life and nonsense going on, and I get it. I try not to pay attention to this crap. And I try to, focus on the good part of life. You know what I mean? I mean, no, that's toxic positivity. I'm like, so, okay. Then be miserable then. Is the way I would put it. But get out of here. Get out of here. Move. Jesus. Moving can be fun. Moving can be fun. You're right. It can be, but there are times where I'm just like, ugh, I want to be done. Well, the problem is we had an application like ready to go. They denied us for like the dumbest of reasons too, which is, you know, stupid. But it's whatever. We've moved on, you know, we're doing our thing and crap. So we're doing that. So I come on here to decompress for the most part. Bright. Moved in October 2024. Yeah. I haven't moved in a few years. You know. So I'm excited to get this, you know, done and over with. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm making this too wide. Oh, God. Look at you, boss girl. Look at you, boss. What am I building today? Nothing really exciting. Truthfully. So every now and then I build like, you know, these little teleporter areas to go to like different parts of the world. Stuff. It was this dumb idea I had to be like, oh yeah, let's build random corners of the map that people can teleport to and stuff. And it'd be fun. It'd be fun. The problem is, like, you know, I'm the only one here. So it's a little annoying, but whatever. I was big pregnant and packing boxes. Yeah, God bless you. I haven't really talked about it. I'm pumped for the eventual possibility of, you know, me being a dad. She's not pregnant, thankfully, but, you know, we've talked about it. Truthfully. The whole, like, oh, when do you want to start a family? Well, we want to travel first before we do anything. Like, regarding, you know, kids and all that jazz. Which is, you know, a fair thing to say. We've talked about it. Truthfully. It's not something that we're, you know, actively pursuing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like not on a priority list. Truthfully. But like the stupid like Instagram reels I get every now and then about, you know, like babies and stuff is not helping my cause at all. So, I I I want to be a dad one day. Um, but I know my time's not there yet. It's that I will not proudly admit. Jeez. That's I have a story that I haven't really told on the podcast yet, but I also know how um how scary the possibility of that could be. Um there was a story that I haven't really told. I mean, I've told about it on this show, on the actual, like, on BS sessions before, but I haven't really talked about it, on here and stuff. Probably because it's been like 3 years since it happened. Not that I'm like against talking about it or whatever, but I also understand that there is a time and place for everything. Truthfully. And there are times where I want to talk about things, and there are times where I don't. I've gotten better-ish with that understanding of, hey, there is a time and place for literally just about everything. Oh, hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, what's up? Welcome aboard the therapy session that is this stinking stream. Pfft. Literally. So, you're, welcome to the ride, I guess would the term be. No, I mean, it's... I was with someone for a long time. Not really a long time, but like a year or so, which is a long time for me. But it was also like physically and emotionally freaking draining. For the both of us. And, stuff happened that we split because of it. And, partially my fault. I'm man enough to say that. But I'm also man enough to say that, it was not all my fault. Does that make sense? Life's weird. Life is really weird. It's like a box of chocolates. No, I'm just screwing with you. Then again, it might be. It might as well be like a box of chocolates. Yes, Ryan, Freebird. So, I don't know. I've dabbled on in the world of therapy for a long time. Therapy's this is therapy to me. If I allow myself to, just get behind the microphone or get in front of a camera and stream for a little bit and, just talk about frickin' whatever. Life is strange and weird, but it's also a miracle. Yep. Literally. I've talked about this story a little bit on the podcast. side of things. I'm kind of excited to do the solo files of BS sessions. I'm pumped to do that. That's something I have wanted to do for quite a while, truthfully. But I've never really found a way to do it. So BS sessions and the solo files is a new project I'm doing. To where, I'm basically going to get behind the microphone for a little bit and really just, speak my mind and stuff. Which is kind of what I wanted to do for a little bit. Excuse me, Jesus. If it comes off as, oh, Dan's getting too personal, I'm like, okay, screw you, then don't listen or don't watch or whatever. When I don't have therapy, I do this. I got therapy every Wednesday, and this, helps. Yeah, I saw John, the tight ends coach from San Francisco. Oh, hey, Louie. What's up, dude? What's up, bro? Minecraft is therapy. Yeah, it really freaking is, bro. Seriously. Oh, jeez, I forgot that was there. Minecraft is my form of therapy. It's allowed me to really sit down and, think about stuff. Which is nice. It really is nice that I get to, sit down and do stuff on this world. By the way, look, I'm on the PS5 version of this game. So if it looks like, oh, I'm playing Xbox, I can assure you I'm on the PlayStation 5. I'm on PS5. This is probably my new favorite thing to screw around with and have fun. What was that noise? Jesus. Subscribe, fools. Get us out of here. Bazinga. Am I quoting Big Bang Theory? Of course I am. Subscribe, you fool. I find it funny how I've told this before, but I'm gonna ramble on it again. Ramble on. I was so anti-streaming for like a while. I was like, I could never see myself streaming. Streaming video games and whatever, but here we are for some freaking reason. We're doing this crap. Well, if it gets big, great. If not, okay. I don't really care because, like, I'm also. How do I put this? What I'm gonna say. I also understand that there is a very fine line between, obsession and just straight up having fun. Or obsessed and or interested. If this turns out to be like a job or whatever, I do the same thing with podcasting. when podcasting turns out to be a job, then I know I'm doing it wrong. Does that make sense? Like, then I know I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. That would probably be the most sense I could come up with. Because I never wanted podcasting to be a job. I wanted it to be like a place where I can, sit down, screw around, and have fun with like a bunch of people and talk whatever. Because that's literally the freaking point of me doing this. Is I want to be able to have fun and just like talk stupid crap. And that's my, I don't know if you call it purpose in podcasting. It kind of is when you think about it. That's kind of my purpose in podcasting when I really think about it long term. I hate these stinking wandering traders. I don't like them. Because they just appear out of nowhere and like they get in your way. It's like, ugh. Who put you on the planet? Ugh. Sounds like Beavis and Butthead. Ugh. That was a stupid reference. That was a really dumb reference for those who get it. Oh, man. What was your favorite of, like, the Mike Judge creations? Was it, like, King of the Hill? Was King of the Hill your favorite? I tried watching King of the Hill, like, a few times. And every time I did, I got so collectively annoyed. Because, yeah, it's never a job if you like what you do. Thank you, Desi. It really is. Never really is a job if you enjoy what you do. That is facts. that is true. Like I've known people before that just hate what they do, but they go do it anyway because they get paid for it. No. I've known people whose fathers, despise what they do, but they still do it anyway because they got bills to pay. They got bills to pay and whatever, and family to take care of. And I get it. It sucks, but it's like, you gotta prioritize your happiness. You know what I mean? And, and this is like my entire point with, the lessons that I try to teach, in quotes, which is, here we go, Therapist Dan, you gotta prioritize your freaking happiness, because if you don't, then life's gonna suck, for the worst, and you don't want that. Like, you want to be able to prioritize your happiness to the point of, hey, I really want to do this thing, but I don't want to do it because it's going to make people upset. Then you're not prioritizing your freaking happiness. You're trying to cater to people. I've known individuals in the past that will make decisions solely because of the fact that they want to appease to those different people. You know what I mean? We know those people inside and out where, how would I put this carefully? They're only doing it to please someone. Like, I've been through really, terrible friendships and whatever, where I couldn't make a decision unless if I consult to them or whatever. I'm not going to say who, but I'll tell you that was a fact. For dang sure. And it wasn't fun. It was not fun. It was hell. I'll give you that much. So, all right, therapy time with Dan. This is where, as they say in the movies, shit gets real. All right, I know people. Well, we all do, but play on words. I know people who take everyone's life super seriously, but never prioritize their own. Like they are, like, as some people would call it, the defender of all. But will always put someone else's life first before their own. And you gotta, like, how would I put this carefully? In a way that isn't gonna piss people off. You gotta take care of yourself before you take care of others. And if you don't, and you try to take care of everyone first before you take care of yourself, then it turns out to, like, then you're freaking miserable because you didn't prioritize yourself. Like, there's only one you. As someone old and wise would tell me, no piece of ass is more important than your own, which is facts. That is freaking fact. Because it's true. Like, there's no piece of ass that's more important than your own. And I understand that from, like, a joking perspective, but also from, like, a literal sense that you really gotta take care of yourself. Oh, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Just go do something. Like, go to the gym or, I don't know, like, go learn arts and crafts or something. Go learn to draw. Like, prioritize your mental sanity first. And it's like, well, I don't know what to do. Well, figure it the hell out. Figure it out. I mean, think about it. You got one good life on this world. Literally one. That's it. You got one life on this planet that is this rock. And you gotta learn to do... You gotta learn to, like, take care of yourself first. Because at the end of the day, literally the end of all of it, there's only one version of you. That's pretty freaking real. Where do I do this? Is it two of these? There's two of these. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Just typing in freaking coordinates for this stupid teleporter. Right? Yeah, that's right. Six, 5. There we go. Cools. Alright, welcome to Minecraft City, as the friends would call it. Where we're gonna go teleport to this place. Is the water safe thing? Yeah, sure, let's go. Go teleport to a random place. There we are. There we are. Alright. We are doing things, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing things. I'm in the middle of the freaking ocean, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! God help me. Jesus. Who put the milk in the cabinet? Literally. You ever done something like, you ever got like really drunk to the point where you just don't remember where the hell you were? Like you black out. Let's say for example, you're in the middle of work, okay, and you black out. Like let's say someone pissed you off enough to the point where I don't know. You forget where you were for 20 minutes. That's happened before to me. Nah. For all the wrong reasons. I was how do I want to do this? How do I wish to do this crap? I really don't know what to do here. Like, I'm in the middle of building this place, and I don't know what to do. I'm literally building a brand new freaking world. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing out there in the world of nonsense? You know? We're vibing. Just straight vibes. You know what I mean? It's exciting. It's like my wedding's in a month. Wow. Wow. I'm getting married in a month. That's wild. Like, actually crazy. I used to joke every now and then I would never get married. Now here I am. Mind freaking blown. Mind blown, as the kids would say. What do I have to do here? I'll put this aside, I guess. What? Oh, it's ESPN. Alright. Just gotta react that way every time someone texts me. Be like, what? I am doing stuff. The Temple of Poseidon. No, I don't have the building skills that you do, Louis. We've discussed this by now. No, I'm building an aquatic city. It's out there. I see a something out there. I'm not sure what the hell it is. Oh, is that a... Oh, mint. That's a well. Whoa, those are pointless. Wait, is that suspicious sand? Cool. They do have a purpose. That's awesome. Alright, let's go out there. Let's go back out here. To the middle of freaking nowhere. Nowhere, Kansas. You guys ever been to Kansas? You ever want to go to Kansas to see what's out there? Like, I have no idea what's out, like... I've been to Virginia. The farthest at west I've ever been out is, like... Where the crap is it? Vegas. I've been to Vegas. I've been to Utah. Arizona. Arizona's pretty. Arizona, there's, like, next to nothing there. But it's, like... drop dead gorgeous there. Like, when I tell you there is, like, next to freaking nothing there, besides mostly desert, it's kind of true. It's also, like, kind of BS. Play on words. It's a play on words there, ladies and gentlemen. Shit. Yeah, I'm doing it this way. Make it simple yet effective. Vibing the nonsense. Yeah. Pretty much. That's the whole reason why I made like the Discord chat, which is, yeah, we're just vibing. We're just vibing and stuff. Because, good vibes all around. That's like my golden rule of the podcast, which is, just vibes, just good vibes all around. You know what I mean? Like, the world doesn't have to suck all the time. Like, if you're just constantly bringing people down, starting to feel excited. Of course I am. Of course I am. I'd be a psychopath if I wasn't. Like, what kind of psycho would I be if I wasn't excited for my own wedding? You know what I mean? Like, that's a pretty BS excuse to be excited. In a good way. In a good way. God. This jerk off isn't excited for his own wedding. Of course I am. God. Lewis, you can attest to this. How many times have I told people that, like, I just want to get married, dog? Have I told you this? I'm not sure. Like, literally, that's all I freaking wanted for, like, I'm gonna get the theme here. Where is the stinking buttons? Buttons. So, like, Claire plays. Thank you. So, like, I don't know. It's been a really fun time. It's been a really fun process, truthfully, because I used to joke for a long time. I'm like, I'm never gonna get married. I'm gonna be single and die alone. I've had some moments to where I'm like, I really think I'm gonna be a single piece of you-know-what. But then I found, Megan, and I'm like, holy cow, love really does exist. Who would have thought about that? But, it's wild because I can't even put the words of how excited I am that my wedding's in a month. I get to spend it with some great freaking people. I get to enjoy it. I get to have fun with it. But mostly what I'm going to do when my wedding comes is I'm just going to go and soak it all in like a sponge. I think the imposter syndrome is for real, dog. It really is for real, because there are moments where I'm like, I can't believe I'm getting married in a bad way. And then there's a good, and then there comes in that goes to the good way where I go, I can't believe I'm getting freaking married. Someone pinched me. I must be dreaming. Like, that's the problem with, like, imposter syndrome every now and then, which you don't know if it's for real or not. And that's kind of sad. And I don't know if anyone else has dealt with this issue, but it comes and goes, truthfully. Only because, like, I've dealt with so many people that have, like, screwed me over, from a friendship perspective or from a relationship perspective, that it kind of messes with you a little bit. And it tends to screw with your head and screw with your belief system of, hey, is this real? Like, is this real? Is this real or is this nonsense? Does that make sense to you? And I still get that way. And it sucks because I want to really sit down and just soak it all in. And when I see her in the dress, when I see, Megan in the dress, then it's really going to hit me like a train. Um, there were times where I really wanted to say screw it and just go away. Um, she's one of my biggest motivators. Um, she's one of my biggest motivators to keep going. And whenever I just, feel upset or really shitty, um, I think of, her in the dress. I haven't seen her in the dress, and I don't want to see her in the dress until the day comes, but till the first look happens, but I'm going to be a wreck for the entire week. Because there was a really, really specific point in my life where I just didn't care. And I had such low standards for myself that it became like, oh, I'm being in an abusive relationship. At least I'm not alone. Like, it was at that point where I'm just like, screw this. And all I've wanted for so long was someone who wasn't like, no offense, Lewis, but like friends or family that actually loved and cared for me. Because I've told this story before, like, yeah, I'm going to soak it all, and of course I am. But, like, I was bullied a lot. I was just bullied for being, different. And she actually, makes me feel loved and stuff. And I want to cherish that for the rest of my freaking life, man. Crap, I never thought I was going to cry in this stupid stream, but here we are. Pull it together, you piece of crap. You're gaming in front of a live audience. Who cares? And I get to celebrate with the people in my life that I care about the most, and that's awesome. That's awesome to me. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Because I feel like when she pulls I see her in the dress, whenever I see her in the dress, that figurative monkey on my back is gonna get thrown the hell off. And that is a moment that I personally cannot wait for. Because I have craved that for so long. For so long. And I love how we turned into like a streaming session on Minecraft too. Oh my god, dance therapy. Screw you, you having a cry? Hell yeah. I'm a softie. What do you want me to do? Okay. Let me be a softie, damn it. Um. I joke with her every now and then, like, how do you still deal with me? Because, like, I am not an easy person to be around. I'm a hard ass. You know, there's a couple people in this room that can attest to that. I'm stubborn. Be the first person to tell you that. And my standards, to a degree, are very high. But there's also a point in my life where I just stopped giving a crap. And just continued to do what I wanted to do. Or what I want to do. That time... That started when... Oh, frick. Damn it. Save myself, Ryan. I have my Bible nearby. Shut up. Oh, man. But, like... I can't wait for that day. I can't wait. Because... when that day comes, the monkey that is on my back, that's about the size of King Kong, is going to be ripped off my shoulders. Oh my god, I can't freaking wait. You know, Lewis, you've known me for what, 20 years? 25 years? You know, of everyone that I've been with, I've never been, like, happier than with her. I mean, yeah, I'm letting it out. Shut it. Excuse me, sir. What the hell was that noise? So, I mean... yeah, it is a long-ass time. Yeah, I know. But, like, I've craved about it for so freaking long to just, you know, be loved and cared for. But underwater sea monsters, no. No. Please. No. Just, no. Bad. I'm so pumped. Like, I'm so freaking excited. 'Cause, just the thought of her in the dress is getting me all giddy inside. I can't freaking wait, dude. I can't wait. Where is this button? That's... Jesus. No. There we go. God, line up, please, you stupid butter stick. We don't need to discuss Leviathans around here, please. That's the one thing I don't screw with. I don't screw with the ocean. Like, I'll screw with the bay. I don't mind lakes and whatever. Like, I like fishing whenever I can. But, like, you know, sea monsters? Nope. Nope. Keep that mythical ID... whatever you want to call it. I mean, I don't like sea monsters, okay? Just Godzilla's enough for me. Thank you. I appreciate it, though. I love how it's turned to a therapy session to sea monsters. Yeah. I don't like the thought of sea monsters. That's just like, I don't need that. Why? Why? Dinosaur. Gynator. Rawr. It's a whale. That would make sense. Dinosaur. Rawr. Oh, man. Dinosaur. So weird. Who's this moron saying dinosaur? Ah, stop buttons. Buttons. Ugh. God, this is tedious and annoying. I am not looking forward to building the tower. Lewis, I am not looking forward to building that stupid tower. I'm not. I'm not looking forward to that day. When I eventually gotta build the tower. Ugh. It's dreading me. Ugh. On the PlayStation 5. Ugh. Gross. The thought of it's pissing me off. I don't want to, Mom. Robert. It's pissing me off. Whoa, what was that noise? That was me. That was my stomach. I haven't ate much lately. Probably because I got a suit to fit into. Alright, get my right back up here. Woo! Oh boy. Robert, it's pissing me off. Ugh. It's just the thought of it is annoying me. So, for those interested in what I'm talking about here, Lewis, I'm going to bring back some old PTSD from you. So, Lewis, myself, and like a mix of like 3 or 4 other people, we created this project on the Xbox 360 called Minecraft City, which was this gargantuan pile of BS of a project that took freaking forever to build. So the way we did it was there were 2 walls. There was an interior wall and an exterior wall. But T-Rex, rawr. So we built it, it was my stupid idea in the first place. Um, it was so worth it. I miss it so much. I wish I still had that file. But, like, my parents donated the Xbox 360 and I never really got it back. And I was so mad. I was so annoyed by that. I was on the verge of cursing them out. It's like, really? You couldn't have given it to me? Seriously? So, we built it. And at the pinnacle of the city was the Tower of Dan. It was this, like, hundreds of blocks tall pile of iron, and it had redstone lighting in the word with my name on it, and in the project itself took, oh god, how long did it take? It probably took like a year to do, because we were going off like 45-minute time intervals, or like an hour-long time interval, and that's how long we could do it. But it took freaking forever, because there were times where we could only like build stuff for like 45 minutes or an hour and a half, but like that's because, you know, we had to do our homework and stuff like that, which I hated. Like I hated school. Be the first person to tell you that. But at the same point, it was so worth it, but it took so long. It took so long to build, but when I tell you, it was 110% worth it. It was so worth it, because the finished product, 2 years, I think. Yeah, it probably took 2 years. Probably. But, oh my god, it was ridiculous. Because it was, do you remember who was involved? I think it was you. It was you and me. A pair of twins. Not my brothers, but like a pair of twins. And like 2 other people were helping us at the time. It was like, oh my god, it was atrocious. It was that and the Island of Herobrine, which was... That was, you know... When I have an idea... When I have a stupid idea, I want to make sure it's going to friggin' work first before I do it. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that, like, holy crap, this is a great idea. Let's do it. God. I have a big head. I have little arms. Yup. I just described myself. Except it's the opposite. I have a small head and bigger arm. I have a big head and bigger arms. Because, you know, I work out. God. Jeez. Oh, my God. Rawr. Yeah, pretty much. Jeez. I just sing Roundball Rock. My God. Ooh, buttons. Yes.
Or
Nope. Bad button. Good button. Why are you so loud, sir? Yay.
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
What do I got here in this room? Jeez, what do I got here in this department? I'm just playing with buttons. Yeah! That's awesome. I'm having fun. I'm having fun here. Return home. Alright, here we go. No, buttons. I'm so used to the PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5? I'm so used to the freaking Xbox. My God. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Oh, it's so pretty. Like you walk out. It's like, oh, it's pretty. That's cool. So, this is a newer Minecraft city where you get like different places you can teleport to and stuff like that and all that crap. Jungle Village, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go to build stuff? Stone Peaks? Nope. I don't want to do that. There's only like 4 options. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 options right now. We got the Shire. It's kind of cool, actually. I like this room. I want to build the Ministry of Magic. I'm going to build that. Ooh, I know it's a good idea. Let's go to the Forest of Lost Souls. Let's go. See how dark it is. This is spooky. This is really spooky, and I don't like it. I'm scared. Ooh. I'm mortified, actually. Can you imagine, like, seriously, if you're in, like in the middle of, like, a foresty area? Like, this gives serial killer vibes. Like, seriously, this is, like, creepy as hell. Oh, boy. Alright. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'm going to friggin' bed. Alright.